I
Man,
mean, I
there's
guess we,
so much to talk about, so much to talk about.
I guess, I mean, we could
Well,
let's feed YouTube.
let's
Why not?
feed you too.
That's what we do. We come here, we gather together. Y'all ask me some questions. I give you my honest opinion and answer based on the knowledge and the details and the facts in which I gather in this life that I live. And then everyone on YouTube gets to clip it and do their own little renditions and have their own little Jaguar Wright exclusive. So let's feed YouTube.
Let's feed YouTube and let's get right into it. We'll do our salutations. Real life street stars. We're back with another one. Jaguar Wright. As we get
Hey
started,
guys.
yeah, we've actually had a little hiatus since we had you. How have things been for you? And I know a lot of your fans do want to know, like, how you're doing on a day to day. They love to see you. So just, how have you been first and foremost? I know they should be already on the Jaguar Right effect, but how have you been?
Well, I mean, let's not just leave it all at that because the truth is for whatever reason, my channel is extremely hard to find. You
It,
know,
it,
I'm
yeah,
one of the most abused names on the internet, and yet my channel is so hard to find. Even still, 100,000. But we're on our way to 125, and fighting every day. We got a whole group of people that sit in there and report every time we go live. They just report and report and report and report and report to duck us down as far in the algorithm as possible. But we're still hanging in there.
definitely, man. I'm glad to hear. Again, if y'all haven't already followed Jack, she is there. Instagram, YouTube. Please, y'all go follow. But with that being said,
TikTok. I mean, I'm
yeah,
on
TikTok.
Facebook, but if I want to talk to the police, I just call them directly, which is part of the reason why I'm really not over on Instagram that much. But I do go over on Instagram from time to time. I was just over there the other day giving my honest reaction to Kevin Hart's.
Yeah, his. I was actually on that live in which you were speaking. So, if you don't mind, let's bring that conversation here to real life. Let's go and do it like this. As of now, we've had the roast of Kevin Hart, in which he said it was going to be something epic. Before we even get into the reaction of the roast, as far as what's the backlash, I mean, what was your initial reaction to the roast itself, as far as the overall, let's say, quality, the jokes, the humor? Are you even a fan of roast?
I've watched a few. I particularly don't care for roast, and it's because of how dishonest they are. In all actuality, everything that's being said at these roasts is the absolute honest to God truth. It's honestly how the people that are putting these shows on feel about the people that are being disrespected. It's all the truth, but they're there to pretend like it's all just in good humor and fun. So it's like for me, I have a hard time getting into it because I'm not watching it by the guise in which it's being, given out to the world. I'm watching it for what I know what it really is. Yeah. So
Do you feel like people, comedians, do that? They they hide their truth and humor. That's
absolutely.
their safe space.
Absolutely, listen to me. If comedians didn't get to use the word comedian, they'd all be dead for the things that they say from time to time.
Should the N word be allowed in the roast?
I mean, it's allowed in the streets.
Right, right.
I don't have a problem with the fact. See, this is the thing. I got two ways of looking at this from me, from my perspective. For it to be someone who's supposed to be being honored as the greatest of all time, which I don't even understand how he even gets that title. Like, he's the greatest at what? The greatest midget of all time? The greatest of what? Like, I don't, the greatest jackass of all time? Like, I don't know what he was the greatest of, but he's supposed to be being honored, and for him to be black and there to be as many black people as was on the cast. It wasn't the simple fact that they were using the word nigga, it was the way they were doing it.
Yeah, there was some uneasy moments in that.
It
I'm
was
like,
it's beyond uneasy. Let's just be honest. That thing shouldn't have went 3 hours because somebody should have got stomped out on that stage.
yeah. When you look at the faces of those affected, I'm
The
like,
fourth,
why?
the fourth time someone just randomly all over Cheryl's face, all over her face. They niggered her to death. They niggered her, they pickaninnied her, they ooh child, they sealied her. She was every pitiful black character in a racist film that ever existed in that roast.
Boy.
Like she actually got it worse than Kevin Hart.
Yeah, I agree.
She got it worse. And I know Kevin Hart, they said that my mom was getting gang banged in heaven. Yeah, but that was your friend that said all of that shit.
Yeah,
They said that my dad was a crackhead. Well, he was. And they didn't just say it was a crackhead. The man that they had pretending to be your best friend made sure he put your dad and his dad side by side so we could see where he came from and we could see where you came from. Yeah.
yeah.
It was all that bad. It was bad. It was
Okay.
bad. But the truth
Was
she
there a
saw
joke?
all of huh?
Was there a joke that was too far for you? Like one that was like, man, this just too far.
All of them, for the most part. All of them. Like most of it. Like I'm trying to scrub my mind of it because it was triggering. It was triggering. And that was done intentionally. More importantly, I think a lot of people are forgetting two of the most important details about this roast, which makes it even worse than the way people are treating it. Number one, if nobody noticed, they were all reading off of a teleprompter because the jokes were written by writers. And Kevin Hart was able to preview everything that was going to be up on those teleprompters, and he approved it, including the George Floyd moment.
Very true. Um, can I get your take on the George Floyd joke? There was, to me, there was a lot worse of jokes, but
A
again, George
bunch of
Floyd.
white writers in Hollywood writing that shit about black people, and black people agreeing to go along with it because they got paid.
Yeah.
Prostitution seems more noble than this.
If there were black writers back there, would it make anything more or so okay? If
I'm
the
sure
black,
there were a few, but the truth is their writing staff, from what I've been told, was predominantly Caucasian. The black writers that agreed to go along with writing this shit, I think the only person that they, who I think Cat might have curated his own, and that was very interesting because a lot of people didn't really take notice to the fact that when Cat came and went and did his thing, the only person he focused on was Kevin. He didn't focus on anybody else like everybody else did. Like they would go on Kevin a little bit and they would sideswipe somebody else. Go on Kevin a little bit. You know, they talked about Chelsea Handler's her you know, I don't know. I don't even know how she got uh a vagina. I don't know how she has a womb, cervix, anything, because from what everyone else says, she's had so many abortions. They should have taken a few things along the way with all the scraping of human remains that they've done from inside her body. Like outside of that, like, like it just. And it's funny because she's recently come forward talking about how disgusted it was, and oh, it was a roast, but it was too disgusting for her, and whoopty whoopty woo, and yada yada yada. And I mean, that's cute. That's cute. That was cute.
Real life.